Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today I want to give you guys the how-to guide on crushing minions with walls. And of course we're talking about the new Hunter removal card, Crushing Walls. Crushing Walls is a really powerful card. It's obviously not one you'll encounter in Constructed right now because first you'll have to encounter Hunters in Constructed, then they'll have to be somewhat Control Hunters or the full spell thing, and neither one of those things frequents ladder very much. But that can surely change, and who knows, it might change next expansion. Right, anyway, as far as Arena is concerned, as some of the other play modes are concerned, Crushing Walls is a really powerful card, and it's largely one because people are still not playing around it, and those that are have a very light play around. So this is a pretty important thing. Most people don't think other hunters will pick Crushing Walls, so even though they might play around it, they won't make a big effort and they'll let it slide the following turn, which is when it becomes extremely effective. So first off, the way you play Crushing Walls is if your opponent forgets this card exists and you just Crushing Walls them because instead of playing around Crushing Walls or playing around like Explosive Shot, which is kind of the opposite, which is kind of why Crushing Walls is particularly good in Arena, you might just nuke the two biggest minions because they might just happen to be on the sides, or maybe your opponent just has one really big minion and you really need to remove it, so you just play Crushing Walls as a form of an expensive Deadly Shot. That's all pretty standard. You guys have obviously figured that stuff out. Now, what I have noticed is if you're playing Crushing Walls into an opponent that kind of plays around it, you kind of see that there's smaller minions on the side, you can't really kill them, or you have a fairly marginal Crushing Walls where like all the minions are about the same. What I've noticed is the opponents don't actually care to play around Crushing Walls on a following turn. Because Explosive Shot exists in Arena, and because I think they just don't really care, if you don't Crushing Walls in a decent opportunity, you're actually going to get a much better Crushing Walls most of the time next turn or like a few turns after that. That seems to be kind of the secret sauce behind the strength of this card, and this card is pretty strong, so hope you guys take that advice. I do encourage you guys play Hunter. You might have to put up with some frustration because of the aggro game being so important in the first few turns. You're highly RNG based, but Hunter, on average, is a pretty solid class, and Crushing Walls certainly helps it get there. Today I want to give you guys just kind of like the funniest clip I had using Crushing Walls, and give you guys some joy through the card, through this clip. Enjoy, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Fine. Try to go for a 1 and buff.
The sun has set for me.
Reporting for duty.
Immortality. The dark path is my destiny.
Has to kill it. Yeah. I'd call that fucking sniping, honestly. You have to kill that. Have to. Like Unleash the Hounds there is like instant lose. Because I get the sustain and I push for damage and I push for tempo and he gets a bad trade next turn. He's horrible or he's sniping. I don't know. It's just it's just no way. That's an unexplainable risk otherwise. Okay. Cat trick.
Do you need a blessing?
Warlock seems really rampant right now. Yeah. doubt about that.
The sun has set for me.
Accidents, they happen, you know. I can wait and fish all day.
Yeah, my only spell is crushing walls, so... Oh! Oh, yeah. Yeah.
This one do. I try this.
Alright then. Goodbye, game. Dude, I'd put that at a ridiculous tier on the crush.
Reporting for duty.
Fireball! I try this. Let me think.
Got him. Get crushed. I would lose to card combos. It's just not worth the risk. That's why I traded mostly. Not worth the risk.